Chapter 1. The YouTube System in Plain English. Most creators talk about the algorithm as if it were a mysterious judge handing out attention at random. That story is comforting when a video underperforms, but it's wrong. And believing it keeps channels small. YouTube is not deciding which channels to bless. It's deciding which specific video a specific person is most likely to enjoy at a specific moment. If you design your work for that moment, growth stops feeling like luck and starts feeling like craft. Picture one viewer on a commute with 5 minutes to spare. They open the app without a plan. The screen fills with tiny rectangles. Your thumbnail is one of them. In a blink, the viewer's eyes search for a promise that fits their mood. A quick win, a satisfying story, a clear answer, a laugh. If your packaging communicates that promise instantly and honestly, they tap. You have earned 10 seconds. If those seconds repay the tap, you may earn a minute. If the next minute continues to pay, you may earn 10. That simple chain is the backbone of growth. Be seen, be chosen, be watched, be valued. The system's purpose is to keep viewers engaged. It watches how people behave. When the right person chooses your video from a shelf of options, it records a useful signal. Your title and thumbnail help a likely viewer recognize the promise. When that person stays, the system records a second signal. Your story is fulfilling the promise. When the viewer finishes feeling their time was well spent and continues into another video, especially the one you suggested, the system records a third signal: satisfaction. Click, watch, and satisfaction are the levers you control. You influence them through 4 disciplines that this book will teach you to execute with precision. Ideas that match real demand, packaging that telegraphs the promise, storytelling that holds attention, production that delivers cleanly and consistently. As soon as you publish, the platform runs a cautious test. It offers the video to a small group of people who seem likely to care. Those first impressions are not charity. They are a probe. If the video earns clicks at a competitive rate for that location in the app, if viewers stay long enough to indicate value, and if they leave satisfied enough to keep watching, the test expands. If any link in that chain breaks, the test contracts. There is no magic gate. There is only evidence that your video makes people happy, gathered one choice at a time. Context matters, because each viewing opportunity happens on a particular surface. Home is a personalized buffet. The viewer is browsing, not searching. And your packaging must make a clear promise to that audience profile in one glance. Suggested is a hallway between rooms. A viewer has already chosen a topic, and the system offers natural next choices. You win by building adjacency, series that feel like chapters, visual branding that makes your videos look related, topics that invite a binge. Search is the help desk. A viewer asks a question and expects a useful, trustworthy answer. You must match their language, deliver the solution quickly, and retain attention by teaching context and next steps beyond the fix. Shorts is the street performance. The first second functions as your thumbnail in motion, and the following beats must earn their place without delay. Finally, your channel page and playlists are the storefront. Someone who liked one thing has stepped inside. If you greet them with a clear Start Here path, guided playlists, and thumbnails that feel like a single author, you can turn one pleasant encounter into a relationship. YouTube provides many metrics. Only a few are decisive. Click-through rate tells you whether the right people chose your video when it was shown. There is no universal good value because context shapes results. Home behaves differently from search, and broad topics behave differently from niche ones. Treat CTR as a mirror for your packaging and judge it against your own history by source. Watch time and retention tell you how much time you earned and where attention rose or fell. Short videos live or die by how much of them people watch. Long videos gain power through total minutes. In practice, you edit for both. Remove everything that does not move the story forward, but keep the substance that earns minutes. Key moments for audience retention are editorial notes from thousands of tiny producers. If your openings sag, move the payoff earlier. If the middle drifts, escalate stakes or add demonstration. If endings drop sharply, stop saying goodbye and start handing viewers to the next video that makes immediate sense. Satisfaction is harder to measure directly, yet easy to feel. When a video was worth it, viewers behave differently. They watch longer, they comment with specifics, they choose another piece from you, and they return. Build for that feeling, and most of the other numbers will follow.
Balance beats extremes. Many creators fall into one of two traps. In the first, the packaging is irresistible, but the content meanders or fails to pay off. The video is tested widely, viewers drop early, and impressions slow to a crawl. In the second, the content is excellent once it starts, but the packaging is vague. The right viewers never realize the video is for them, so it limps along with a trickle of search traffic. The cure is to make one clear promise and keep it relentlessly. Your thumbnail and title are the doorway. Your first minute is the welcome and the map. Your middle is a series of satisfying steps forward. Your ending is a handoff to a video that genuinely belongs next. When you operate this way, you are not begging the system for attention. You are making the system's job easy. Consider a practical example. A finance creator named Luis posted detailed breakdowns of budgeting tools and investment habits. His videos retained the few viewers who clicked, but the click was rare. His titles were dense with jargon. His thumbnails were crowded with small text and spreadsheets. After a quiet month, he rewrote his promise in plain language and redesigned his cover images to show a single focal idea. Save $400 this month without cutting coffee. The best free budget tool on phone versus laptop. The opening scene changed too. Instead of greetings and a long preamble, he started with a visible result, then walked through the steps. He ended each video by pointing directly to the next logical question. You fixed your monthly budget. Now build a starter emergency fund with this plan. Within 6 weeks, his videos began appearing on home for the exact audience he wanted. Suggested traffic linked his series together, and an approachable library formed. The research and teaching had not changed much. The way he presented and sequenced it had. Myths waste energy. Upload streaks for their own sake do not impress the system. Consistency matters only as a way to practice and to present more chances to satisfy viewers. Keyword stuffing is not a growth strategy. Clear language that matches what people actually say is. Chasing a global CTR benchmark is meaningless. Your job is to outperform your own baselines in the places you aim to win. Most of all, no trick compensates for a weak promise or a meandering story. The platform cannot promote what a viewer will not choose or finish. If you want a habit that forces balance, start each project with the thumbnail and title. Write them so a new viewer can understand the promise in one breath. Then, script the first 60 seconds to pay that promise immediately. What they will get, why it matters, and what you are about to show. In the body, plan a new reveal, demonstration, or turn every 10 to 30 seconds so attention always has a reason to stay. Before the final payoff, sell the next video as the natural continuation. After publishing, review performance by surface. If CTR is weak while retention is strong, test clearer packaging. If CTR is healthy but the graph dives early, repair the hook and pacing next upload. Keep a simple testing log so guesswork turns into judgment. This understanding is not technical trivia. It is a working philosophy. The discovery system is designed to reward videos that make people glad they pressed play. Your task is to become the kind of craftsperson who can create that feeling on purpose and on schedule. When you do, luck still plays a role. A larger creator might mention you, a news event might match your topic, but luck is no longer required. Your channel grows because you have aligned your work with the platform's simple goal. Help a person find something worth watching right now. In the chapters that follow, you will turn this perspective into repeatable practice. You will refine ideas that already have demand, craft packaging that earns the first glance, build stories that hold attention without waste, and operate a production system that lets you deliver consistently without burning out. Together, these skills give YouTube exactly what it wants. Proof that recommending your next video is a good decision for the next viewer. That is how the road to 10,000 subscribers begins, and that is how it keeps going long after you pass the milestone.